where do you invest?
So I am located, my investments mainly are on the border of northeast Wisconsin and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Um, it's pretty cold up here. I'm from Ohio originally, and it's a little bit tricky learning the different state laws, but that's where I'm at. I'm mainly doing single and small multifamily rentals.
Yeah.
I've branched out some more into some furnished places, renting those to insured people, insurance claim people, or contractors. I also got into investing a lot with my Roth 401k, and that's the main thing I've been doing the last several years was buying rentals in my self-directed Roth 401k. I've
Oh,
also
that's
done some different things as far as some partnering on some storage units, some small group syndications, some hard money lending, stuff like that.
right on, man. So a lot of our listeners out there say that there's a lot of value in when people say, "Oh, I have so many units, X amount of units." But anyone knows that if you go to a Gary Johnston seminar, he's like, "Well, what's good with having 100 units if your 100 units don't
Yep.
cash flow?" But you're a smart investor, you're a wise investor, and I know your units cash flow. Just for our people that like to hear numbers, around about, you don't have to be exact. How many units are you at now with your rentals, not your storage units and all that?
Right. I believe I'm at about 70, 75, something like that. I'm not sure the exact number.
And that's hyper impressive, not just for the number, but for how many years you've been doing this. How many years have you been a real estate investor?
I bought my first rental house in January, or I was technically February of 2015. So I guess
Right
that's
on.
almost 8 years now.
Yeah, right at 8 years. So I mean, if you did a time weighted average on that, you're almost at 10 a year,
Mhm.
and that's nothing small. It's nothing to, as we say here in the South, that you wouldn't shake a stick at that. I don't know if you're familiar with those Southern cliche sayings or not, but it's very impressive, and that's why I wanted you on the show today. Was because we have aspiring investors on our show that listen, and we have seasoned investors on our show that just like to stay motivated and stay moving, keeping that forward trajectory, and they're really going to love hearing your story. I want to just touch on slightly about how you invest with your Roth 401k. Is this money that you had invested into your Roth prior to becoming a real estate investor?
Yeah, I used to work for Enstrom Helicopter, and I really enjoyed that job. And this is something I had planned for years and years. And then eventually I was able to roll that money over and start investing it into real estate instead of just stocks. So it's something that took some planning, and I had planned on doing it for a little while.
Oh, that's great. So you had a traditional, retirement account with your job as a rocket science. I call it a rocket scientist. I know that your aviation or helicopters, and you were
Yep.
doing work with helicopters, and you uh you started building up your retirement account there. Is that right?
Yep.
And you said, I want to build up enough to where I can go buy rental properties. Is that accurate?
That wasn't the original goal, but after a few years and once I started learning about real estate, I realized, okay, eventually you have to switch jobs or to be able to roll that account over, or quit your job to be able to roll that account over.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Um,